Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday, the 26th of November. Man, we're busting out the days here. It's going to be December before we know it. So, a couple things. One, well, it's dumping down rain outside. It just hasn't stopped all day. Um, the I found the footage of the CMX500 Rebel where I took it for a test ride. So I'll dub that in because it's just been a nasty day. But one other thing that I've mentioned this so many times. It just shocks me that, but a lot of you guys are new to the channel and don't know. A lot of you don't even know I have the other channel. But anyway, I've discussed winterizing motorcycles and stuff. One of the things you never ever do, no matter what, and I mean never come out once a week, once a month, and to have no schedule. Because you don't ever want to do this during storage periods. You never want to come out and fire your bike up and let it heat up. What it does, the easiest way to explain this, because we all see this, is cars. First thing in the morning, you see people are just taking off, and you'll see it with your motorcycle too. You'll see water dripping out of the exhaust. Like on these BMWs, there's a little catch hole down there. And when I fired these things up for the first time, letting them warm up a little bit to check the oil before I take it for a ride, there'll be water on my counter or my lift. All that water that's coming out through the exhaust is also being built inside the engine. And like most motorcycles, this engine shares the oil with the transmission. You old school BMW guys know that that's not the way they used to be, but that's the way they are now with K5X motors. Almost all Japanese bikes share the same oil. There's just one oil. But anyway, that oil, it takes, Honda is the easiest one to quote, and everybody else kind of hits around that same thing, a minimum of 30 minutes of stop and go or equivalent riding of your motorcycle. This doesn't mean the worst thing you ever do is just fire it up in your garage and let it warm up. You'll hear the thing every once in a while, I'll let it go until the fan cycle. Oh my God, don't ever do that. One, you're not getting all the condensation out. And two, the heads heat up very fast. That's like the people go, well, I'll go out there and I'll fire my bike up and I'll go in, finish reading the paper and have a cup of coffee or two, and then I put my gear on and go. No. Don't do long warm-ups. You need to take off fairly soon. The head gets hot really fast. And when you take off, I'm not saying to go bombing away right off the get-go. Within reason, take off. I mean, you can literally fire this thing up. The second it's going, drop it in gear and I can drive away. I'm not going to flog on it or, race out of here or anything like that. But the engine warms up more evenly. A lot of bikes have steel sleeves in aluminum cylinders. They're inserts. Man, the head is swelling up at an unusual rate when you fire it up and just let it sit there and warm up. But the worst thing is firing these things repeatedly over the winter. It is literally one of the, almost to a point, a joke things we talk about, like at update schools, and you get other techs and stuff together, especially in the springtime when people start bringing these things in. Their clutches are sticking. It's smoking because that condensation etched their cylinder walls over the winter. And one of the first things, like the service writer's going, you didn't by chance fire this thing up once every 2 weeks or once a month or something like, oh yeah, my dad always said I needed to do that. Well, this is going to be really expensive. It destroys them. It breaks the oil down. All that condensation is not getting out of your motor. And all modern motorcycles, the crankcases vent back into the airbox. And those crankcase gases are recycled. So you're taking that moisture, putting it right back into the bike. If you're driving it and riding it, it goes away within 20 to 30 minutes. Well, we get people that ride their motorcycles, 3, 4 miles away from their home to work. Death to a bike. And that condensation, when it breaks oil down, it can eat up stators, pulsar coils, all the electronic stuff inside the bike. Bad news. Don't ever do that. That is literally one of the biggest problems we face every spring. That's so bad. It's bad for cars. You guys hear me? I mean, I will take the BMW apart so that I don't have to fire this up out in the driveway and then fire it up and bring it back in. I will never do that. I will never do that. Because it's so bad. So bad. All that condensation you see dripping out of the exhaust of a car, motorcycle, whatever, that's all inside your motor. But like brake fluid, it would take the microscopic drop of water in there to completely destroy all the brake fluid in that master cylinder. Any water in the oil is kind of the same thing. It breaks that oil down. Well, if you're riding it, the transmission's being used, everything's, the bike is going through its motions. It heats up very quick, and it's a vacuum because you're not just, holding one throttle unless you're bombing down the freeway or something. But all that is making all the systems work, and it's cleaning it all out. So, yeah, please don't do that to your motorcycles. Or your cars. Any combustible engine, do not do that. But anyway, there's my little tale. I'm going to show you guys the little rip on the CMX500 Rebel. And we're going to call, Cal and I do a quick little buy. We're going to call it a day on that. And let me tell you, I goofed around today, did some 4K 60 frames per second stuff, and ran that stuff through that iPad, and I'm just blown away that a tablet has that much power. So I did a little bit of searching. There's YouTube videos of other people going, dude, this thing rocks. I've got a high-end, desktop that I use for this stuff, and the iPad smokes this thing. But man, I'm so impressed with that thing. She wasn't cheap, but I'm super impressed. Anyway, there's a little life lessons of the day. From there, here goes a little test ride. This was on May 15th of this year. All right, here we go. So what do you think of this? The little woman on a 500 Rebel. She's saying, I like this. Full boat retail on this thing is $6 grand. This thing's cheap. It's got that bulletproof 500 twin in it. That's pretty cool. Rebel. Mama be the rebel without a cause. I think this is actually kind of cool looking. When I first seen them, I wasn't quite sure. 500 twin Honda. I don't know any of the specs or anything, so I can't discuss that. All I know is the motor is based on the CBR 500. There's several versions of that. Got a nice sound to it. Sounds surprisingly deep. It's got that bobber look to it. Where's my, okay. Honda and their new switches. Yamaha did that too a couple years ago too. I mean, it's in the same place, but you're so used to standard switches. It looks like the Yamaha Bolt style dash on it. Almost looks like they stole it from the Bolt. It's got plenty of spunk. It's actually very comfortable. It just feels like something you would just absolutely go and goof off and have an insane fun time on. Oh man, there's water spots. Go slow through the water. Get one, it would be literally this one. This thing's got plenty of poop. yeah, this thing will pack you down the highway, no problem. I really don't have time for this, but we'll do a quick little walk around. It seems so weird, all the trees filling in over here. Nice. Okay, click, click, clack. That thing is awesome. I love that color. How cool is that? I think that thing's awesome. It definitely has a unique look to it, but it's very bopperish. I love the look of that 500 twin. The motor is a good looking motor. Man, I like that thing. It's just a motorcycle. No frills, no thrills. It's just a go out, have a ball, and ride your motorcycle. That's what it's all about. Feels nice and stable. And I beat the rain. Oh man, this thing's got plenty of poop. That's not getting on it at all. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if I can switch through and make a tachometer show up somewhere. I do not know. Nice little parallel twin. Whoop. Let's try the correct gear there, Smokey. How you doing? Where is everybody? That's the 300 right there. I mean, it literally looks like the same bike they just stuffed. 300 single, 500 twin. Well, thanks for going for a little cruise with me. Well, hello there, YouTube. Hope you guys had a wonderful night. I was just talking to you here a few minutes ago. I don't have to go in and edit that video before I come back out here and talk to you. But I hope you enjoyed that. The little ride. Paul and some other people asking about that, and I swear I thought I had put that thing up and somehow or another spaced it. That was like 2 hard drives back. The one it was on I couldn't find, and I put it in a weird place. That's always put your stuff in the same place. Keep track. It's freaking out. There's like months of videos there that, you know, a lot of stuff fits on a 4 terabyte hard drive, you know. But anyway. That's fun, very enjoyable bike. Last night I thought it was a black one. It was the cool kind of flat beigey color thing or whatever. No, I guess it's kind of beige.
That sand
tan
color?
Yeah. But yeah, fun motorcycles. Really cool. At first they have like an awkward look to them, seems like, but man, you ride them and all that goes away. It's like, it's cool, they're fun. I think we sell a bunch of them too. Not this time of year, but...
yeah, normally.
Yeah. But as you can hear, that rain hasn't stopped. I think we got a couple-hour break at one point.
Yeah.
It even looked like the sun was gonna. Oh, it did pop out for just a short period.
I was thinking, well, cool. Look, we can do something. No.
Yeah. Next thing you know, it's pounding. Yeah. Man, we're gonna make the end of this thing quick and roll out on you guys. Okay. Man, I'm not telling you to buy an iPad over a desktop or whatever, but if you want a super powerful, I can't believe I'm even saying this about a tablet, but you know, I was thinking there's gonna be compromises and how to do these weird workarounds, and man, it wasn't at all. This thing just rocks. The apps available to do editing, video editing and stuff. I did the thumbnail, the whole thing was done with the iPad yesterday, and it was
so cool.
fast, really fast, easy to do. The pencil and the editor, oh, just easy to trim, and that was really nice. So
That's awesome.
Yep.
Now you don't have to spend hours and hours
yeah,
and hours
messing with those
doing
things.
stuff.
Just set the thing. I mean, I can sit anywhere. Just set it in my lap, and I just had it sitting propped up on its stand, and using Apple Pencil, I blasted through it. I think it was nice.
You could sit there in bed and be all comfy,
Oh, yeah.
or you could lay on the couch and
Heck
do
yeah.
it.
Do it where I don't have to worry about dragging, because the, you know, gotta make sure I have the charger with the laptop, because doing video editing, it
Kills
churns
the
the battery, and I used it all day long yesterday and did that video, and I made it to 78% battery. That's with editing a video.
That's crazy.
It's so fast. It renders the videos just like crazy fast. I've never seen anything like that
That's so cool.
out of a tablet. But anyway, let's roll.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, hopefully it's not dumping like it is right now.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be 20% chance of rain tomorrow and 10 on Wednesday.
Nice.
Other than that, it's rain.
We need a break.
Yes.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye,
Thank you guys
everybody.
very much. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
We had a very relaxing one.
Yes, we did.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.